Hey guys, welcome back to PyTroops. In this video, we are going to talk about dictionaries in Python. So, let's get started. Let's first start by creating a dictionary. We can create a dictionary by simply typing dct any variable name equals to and opening close curly braces. Press enter, type dct again, press enter, and you will get your empty dictionary over here. We can also create an empty dictionary just by typing dct again equals to and calling the dictionary object. Again press enter, type dct, and you will get your empty dictionary. Both of these methods are same for creating an empty dictionary. Initially, you can also create a dictionary with key and value pair. You can simply do that by typing dct is equals to open close curly braces, and within those curly braces you need to type key and a value. Let's say I want to pass in a key 1 and I want a value let's say PyTroops. Okay, keys and values can be anything. They can be a string, they can be integer, or whatever you like. They can be a float or list itself, or maybe dictionary itself. The values can be anything as well. Let's just run it and see how it looks. Let's just type dct again, press enter. See, we have a key over here and a value over here. Now let's say we want more than one key value pair in our dictionary. We can also do that. Let's redefine our dictionary. dct is equals to open close curly braces, key and a value PyTroops. Remember, the value before the colon is key and value after the colon is value associated to that key. Now if you want multiple key value pair in our dictionary, we can do that by typing comma over here, and again we need to give it a key value pair. Let's say 2 is our key and subscribe is our value. Subscribe. Okay, press enter, type dct again, press enter. See, now we have a dictionary with 2 key value pairs. Now if you want to access these values, PyTroops and subscribe, we can simply do that by typing dct opening close square bracket, and within those square bracket we need to pass in the key. For PyTroops we have the key 1 over here, and for subscribe we have that key 2 over here. So let's say we want PyTroops, so I'll just pass 1 over here and press enter. See, we got PyTroops. Now if I want subscribe, I'll just pass dct 2 in here and press enter. See, we got subscribe. Now let's say we have a dictionary which has keys in string as well. Let's say we have a key PyTroops, and we have a value 1, and then again we have a key subscribe, and then we have a key 2. Okay, press enter. Let's see. Okay, no, I think we made a mistake. Yes, we did. We actually created a set. We wanted to create a dictionary, so let's just change it. Remember I told you that keys and values are separated by colon, not by commas. Keys and value pairs are separated by comma, but keys and value are initially separated by colon, like this. So let's just change this. dct is equals to, let's just copy it and paste it over here. Change this comma to colon and change this comma to colon. We need this comma over here because it will separate the key value pair. Okay, now let's just press enter, type dct again and press enter. See, we got our dictionary. Okay, now if I want the value 1, I need to pass in PyTroops to the dct. So let's just do it. dct PyTroops. Okay, PyTroops is a string, so we need to pass in the string format. PyTroops, press enter. Okay, I may have made a typo. Key error PyTroops. It says that PyTroops is not available in the dictionary. So let's see what error did we make. Okay, we made a typo. We do not have R over here, so let's just type pytools dct. Okay, press enter. See, we got one over here. There are few other ways of creating a dictionary as well. Let's say I want to create a dictionary from a list of values. Let's say I have a list of values. Subjects is equals to let's say maths. Okay, then we have English. Okay, and then we have let's say Python. Okay, these are the list of subjects that we have, and now we want to create a dictionary from this list of objects. We can simply do that by typing, let's say dct again. Dct is equals to open close square brackets, and after those square brackets we need to type dot, and we need to type from keys open close square bracket, and then within those square brackets we need to pass in the list, which is subjects. Okay, subjects, and we need to pass in the default value. Let's say we are creating a list of marks, so initially the marks will be 0. After a while they will be updated to the latest marks. Okay, so let me just type in 0 over here and press enter. Now if I type dct and press enter, you can see that we have a list of dictionary over here. Now let's say I want to update the marks of maths, so I can do that by typing dct maths equals to, let's say 90. Press enter, type dct again, press enter. See, we were able to update our maths marks. Now let's say we want to add a subject. We forgot to add a subject into a subject list, and now we want to add another subject. We can simply do that by typing dct open close square bracket, and within those square brackets we need to type in the name of the subject. Let's say name of the subject is Java. Okay, and then we need to pass in the value. So initially we pass 0 for all such subjects, so let's say we will pass 0 for this as well. Okay, and then we just need to press enter. Okay, and now if I type dct and press enter, you can see we have our dictionary updated over here with Java, and we have 0 over here. Now let's say I want to update the marks of Java. I can simply do that by typing dct open close square bracket. Within those square brackets I need to pass in the subject, which is our key. Okay, Java, and marks maybe 80. Okay, press enter, type dct again, press enter. See, we got our marks. Now what if I want to get all the keys from the dictionary? We can simply do that by typing, let's say keys is equals to dct dot keys. Okay, and press enter, type keys, press enter. See, we got our keys object from dictionary which contains all the keys, but we need to convert it into list so that we can use it later. We can also use it as it is because it is an iteratable object and we can iterate it through a for loop, but it is better to convert it into list so that we can use it by using indexes. So let me just do it. Keys is equals to list keys. Okay, press enter, type keys again, press enter. See, we got our keys in the form of list. Similarly, we can get all the values from our dictionary as well. For that we need to type values is equals to dct dot values open close square bracket round bracket, sorry, press enter, type values again, press enter. See, we got our object of values and which contains all the values. Now similarly we can convert it into list as well, is equals to list values. Okay, press enter, type values again, press enter. See, we got our list of values. We also have a method which returns sorted keys of dictionary. So let me just do it. We need to type sorted. Okay, sorted open close round bracket, and within those round bracket we need to pass in our dictionary. Dictionary is dct, so let me just pass it and press enter. See, we got our list of keys in sorted form. Previously it was something like this, okay, and now it is something like this. Let's say we have a list of key value pairs, okay. Let's say we have a list marks is equals to open close square bracket, it is a list, and this list contains a tuple of key value pairs. Let's say Python, someone has 16 marks in Python. Let's say we have Java, 80 over here, and then we have, let's say, C#, and then we have, let's say, 90 over here. Okay, we have a list of marks which contains a list of key value pairs of subject and marks. Okay, let me just create a dictionary from this key value pair of list. Okay, we can do that by typing dct is equals to, we need to call the dictionary object, which is dict. Okay, open close round bracket, and within those round brackets we need to pass in the list of key value pairs, which is marks. Okay, just press enter, type dct again, press enter, and see, we got our dictionary. Similarly, if you want a list of key value pairs from our dictionary, we can also do that. It is really simple. We just need to type dct dot values, items, open close round bracket, press enter. See, we got object of items, so we can convert it into list as well. Let me just save it into a variable. Let's say items is equals to dct dot items. Okay, and we need to convert this items object into list. So items is equals to list items. Okay, press enter, type items again, press enter. See, we got a list of key value pairs, just like this. We also have a pop method in dictionary. Let's say I want to pop this key value pair from the dictionary. I can do that by typing dct dot pop, open close round bracket, and within those round bracket I need to pass in the key. Let's say I want to remove C# from the dictionary, so I can just pass C# over here. Okay, it will remove the key value pair from the dictionary and give me the value of the key. So let's just check it, press enter. See, we got 90, and now if I type dct over here and press enter, see, we no longer have C# over here. We also have a pop item method in dictionary, which is similar to pop method, but it returns key value pair. Let's type in dct over here, dct dot pop item, dot pop item. Okay, and let's just not pass any key over here. Let's just press enter and see what happens. Okay, we got Java and 80 in a key value pair format. Okay, it's a tuple, and let's just type dct and see what happened. See, it removed the last item and returned it over here, and now it doesn't have this key value pair anymore. Now we only have a single key value pair in the dictionary. Okay, dictionary also have a clear method which removes all the key value pairs from the dictionary. We can do that by typing dct dot clear, open close round bracket, press enter, type dct again, press enter. See, we do not have anything in our dictionary anymore. Let's say we want to delete our dictionary completely. We can also do that by typing del and our dictionary name, which is dct. Okay, press enter. Now if I type dct, it will give me an error that dct is not defined because we deleted that object, our dictionary. Okay, that's all about dictionaries in Python. We really hope you liked the video. If you did, please subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media. Thanks.